China is ready to work with Belarus to take the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties between the two countries as a new starting point to enhance political mutual trust, deepen mutually beneficial cooperation and push for new results in the China-Belarus Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, Chinese President Xi Jinping said on Monday. In a phone conversation with Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko, President Xi said the past year is of great significance to both China and Belarus, and he would like to maintain close communication with President Lukashenko in various forms to push forward China-Belarus relations. Noting that 2022 marks the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties, President Xi said the China-Belarus relations have borne fruitful results. The two sides have become comprehensive strategic partners featuring mutual trust and win-win cooperation. Steady progress has been made in Belt and Road cooperation. Bilateral trade volume has increased 50-fold in the past 3 decades. A number of major projects such as the China-Belarus Industrial Park and the China-Europe Freight Train Service have been launched, and exchanges in science and technology, education, culture, tourism and medical care have deepened, setting a good example of friendly exchanges and mutually beneficial cooperation between countries, President Xi said. China is ready to work with Belarus to take the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties as a new starting point to enhance political mutual trust, deepen mutually beneficial cooperation and push for new achievements in China-Belarus Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, according to President Xi. He called on the two sides to expand bilateral trade, strengthen cooperation in innovation, green and digital development, ensure the stable operation and sustainable development of China-Europe freight trains, and continue to strengthen vaccine cooperation. President Xi stressed that facing complex international and regional situation, the effective collaboration between the two countries at the United Nations and on other multilateral occasions have safeguarded each other's core interests and reflected the strategic value of Sino-Belarusian cooperation. Under new circumstances, the two sides should continue to cooperate closely, practice true multilateralism, uphold the international system with the UN at its core and the international order based on international law, and uphold international fairness and justice, he said. China opposes interference by external forces in Belarus' internal affairs and, as always, supports Belarus in pursuing a development path suited to its national conditions, President Xi said. He underscored that the two sides should advocate the common values of mankind, guide the international community to adopt a correct view of democracy and human rights, and promote the implementation of global development initiatives and the UN 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. For his part, President Lukashenko once again congratulated the Communist Party of China, CPC, on its centennial birthday in 2021. Noting that the Belarusian people have always cherished sincere and friendly feelings towards the Chinese people, he expressed gratitude toward China for its firm political and moral support. Belarus hopes to maintain close communication and coordination with China against the backdrop of profound and complex changes in the international and regional situation, and the country is willing to take the 30th anniversary of the establishment of bilateral diplomatic ties as an opportunity to elevate bilateral relations to a new level, he said. President Lukashenko also expressed hope to work together with China to develop the bilateral industrial parks, deepen cooperation in epidemic control, traditional Chinese medicine, trade, investment and education.